10 things you should know about English Spaniel Springers. The English Springer Spaniel is a breed of gun dog in the Spaniel family traditionally used for flushing and retrieving games. The English Springer Spaniel, named for the way he springs at the game to flush it for the hunter, has long been a favorite with sportsmen, but this lively, beautiful dog also makes a wonderful family companion if he receives the training and exercise he needs. Athletic and versatile, he's been known to participate in agility, hunt tests, tracking, obedience trials, and more, and he's a great pal to have along when you go hiking or camping. Many Springers love getting into puddles and water bowls and tracking mud through the house. This is not a dainty breed, nor one for fastidious housekeepers. Here is the list of 10 things you should know about English Spaniel Springers. Personality. English Springer Spaniels are happy, smiling dogs with a great zest for life. They are full of energy and enjoy spending time with people of all ages. Built for hunting, they still enjoy working in the field, but will also have fun tracking and stalking birds in the backyard. They will bark to let you know someone is at the door, but don't expect these friendly dogs to protect you from an intruder. They love people too much to be a threat. They get along well with other household pets, but birds may be in peril, as Springers are bird hunting dogs. Temperament. If a Springer does not see the owners as strong authority figures, they will begin to believe it is their job to take over the leadership role. If you allow this to happen, the dog can become bitter in an attempt to keep the humans in line. Adolescent Springers need a lot of authoritative guidance. They are sensitive to the tone of one's voice and will not listen if they sense that they are stronger-minded than their owner. However, they will also not respond well to harsh discipline. Owners need to be calm, yet possess an air of natural authority. Activity requirements. English Springers are intelligent dogs who need to exercise their minds as well as their bodies. Your dog will appreciate being enrolled in agility, flyball, and tracking actives as an outlet for exercise, thinking, and extra bonding time with someone he loves. These dogs need to run every day. They were built to spend long periods of time hunting birds, and have more energy than they know what to do with. If they aren't allowed to run daily, Springer Spaniels can be a handful to live with, and they start bouncing, barking, chewing, and making a general nuisance of themselves. Training. English Springer Spaniels are relatively easy to train. They are smart and possess a strong desire to please, they just have a touch of doggy-ad, which can be frustrating. If you're lucky enough to find a puppy from a good breeder, get him off on the right foot with gentle and consistent training right from the start. A well-bred English Springer of show or field line should be easy to house train, happy to be with you, good with other dogs and cats, and eager to experience new things, even if it means walking on a leash, riding in the car, or going to puppy training classes. Possible aggression. In recent years, there has been indiscriminate breeding of English Springer Spaniels. This practice had caused some very uneven temperaments, serious aggression, and rage issues in dogs that are unfortunately not evident until the dog is about 2 years old. Some believe these rage episodes are due to brain seizures, but the cause is still unknown. It is very important to adopt an English Springer from a reputable breeder, and if adopting from a rescue, adopt a Springer older than 4 years of age. Do as much research as you can on the bloodline and background of an English Springer before bringing one home. Separation anxiety. Separation anxiety is a common trait in English Springer Spaniels. They love human companionship and hate to be left alone for long periods of time. This problem is almost always made worse if Springer isn't getting enough exercise every day. Let your Springer run before you leave the house, and give him plenty of interesting things to occupy his time while you are gone. People who work long hours should not consider this breed. Springers will show their displeasure with being left alone by chewing destructively and barking obsessively. Grooming. The English Springer Spaniel should be brushed at least 3 times per week to prevent tangles and mats, and keep the coat shiny and healthy. Trimming around the head, neck, ears, tail, and feet can help neaten the appearance, as well. Trimming is required every 6 to 8 weeks, and most owners take their Springer to a professional groomer for a bath and a trim. Check the ears on a weekly basis for signs of infection, irritation, or wax buildup. Brush their teeth at least once per week and trim their nails once a month if the dog does not wear down the toenails naturally. Field and show dogs. Some Springers are bred to work in the field, while others are bred primarily as show dogs. The gene pools of field and show dogs have been almost completely segregated for about 70 years. Field Springer Spaniels usually have shorter coats, their noses are pointier, and their ears are not as long. Field Springers are bred for hunting ability, sense of smell, and trainability. Show Spring Spaniels have longer hair, a squarer muzzle, and long ears. They're prized for their good looks and showmanship. However, both types need lots of exercise. Children and other pets. Springers usually do well with children if they are brought up with them from puppyhood. Older Springers who are unfamiliar with children may do best in a home with children who are mature enough to interact with them appropriately. No dog should ever be left unsupervised with a child. Springers are also generally good with other pets in the household, even small ones, but they might see pet birds as prey since those are what they are bred to hunt. Keep them separated so they don't hurt each other. A parrot's beak is a mighty weapon. Health. English Springer Spaniels are susceptible to a number of health problems that are at least partly genetic. These include many different eye disorders including cataracts and glaucoma, as well as painful defects of the hips and knees. Disc disease can make movement painful for the English Springer Spaniel, by nature an active dog that loves to run and play. Heart disease, liver shunts, epilepsy, and immune-mediated hemolytic anemia. The English Springer is at risk for all of them. Most troubling of the breed-specific genetic problems in the English Springer Spaniel is a tendency towards different kinds of aggression, English Springer Rage Syndrome.